another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you. Pop another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you.
Alright, y'all.
Alright, let me put this shit away real quick.
I got my man AJ in the building.
What's up?
Appreciate you for pulling up.
Of course,
welcome to the Loop of Mutuals podcast. You know what I'm saying? And if it's one thing, I call you the bull that always be grabbing the sections. You always be bringing the lick. You always be sliding through. You be bringing the immaculate vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me? Feel me.
But yeah, I appreciate you for pulling up on the pod today. It's been a long time coming. I know we've been talking. Motherfuckers, when they be like, yeah, I'll pull up. I ain't got to cut. My man pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
I had to put this shit on real quick. My shit was wolfing, bro.
It's all good. We was talking about that shit earlier. And I'm like, bro, nowadays on the episodes, I don't care how I look. Y'all getting me, bro. Y'all getting me in the real
As long as I don't stink, bro. As long as I don't stink.
And they can't tell.
Yeah,
bro.
they can't tell. You guys can't smell me right now.
No, my man smells fresh as death. Low key, what's that cologne, bro?
What's that? I think it's Louis Vuitton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's that
shit. It's the cologne itself. It's called Myself. That shit
hit, bro.
Yeah.
I've been becoming more of a cologne bull recently. Yeah. I got some shit in there. I'll show you during the intermission or whatever.
No, don't show me. I might take it.
You gonna roll the hat? All right. So I met my man AJ a while ago. At this point, it's crazy. Time been flying, bro. And I said the same thing in Dav's intro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've really known y'all for years now. At this point, like your whole steady bobbing group.
What is that like? How long is that?
It's probably like 5-6 years ago, bro.
It's like definitely been a minute.
Cause it was at the old crib. We was at the old crib for like 3 years. Yeah. And then after that, obviously we known y'all since we've been living here. That's another year at this point. So at least like 5 years, I would say 5-6 years.
That's a minute.
I think our initial link up was either you came to the crib for Shav. Shout out Shav. Shout out Dan. Shout out Dev. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying. But I think either you came to the crib or we was hooping together, one or the other. And it just, that's kind of where we became close to the point where, you know, we had like a little game night like a month or two ago, and he pulled up. Appreciate you for pulling up to that, Joan, too. But it was just pure vibes, you know what I'm saying? Been a real thorough dude. Your whole friend group is genuine.
Oh, shit.
You got the vid, yo, watch him, yeah. But just do like miscellaneous links, hooping and shit. It kind of, I guess, built our friendship to the point where it is today, where my man is on the pod, you know what I'm saying? So
glad to be here, bro.
But now, enough of me talking. Can you introduce yourself, my brother?
Got you, bro. My name is AJ. 22. Hobbies, I like playing ball. You know, chilling with the fam, chilling with twin, feel me? Ain't shit really. Been out the way. Stay out the way, try to be out the way, you feel me? But I'm an alcoholic. I love drinking. That's one thing about me. I love drinking. I gotta calm that shit down for 2025, but I know that shit's not gonna even happen, bro.
What's your shit? What's your go-to drink?
Hennessy, bro. Hennessy.
I can't do the Henny, bro. As much as I really be wanting to look cool, take the shot with bros, like right out the bottle. The motherfuckers is dangerous. If you drink a Henny right out the bottle, we gotta watch him. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they gotta watch me, bro. Yeah, there's a couple of times where I be down that shit right out the bottle, bro. I was some wild shit, bro.
What makes you like Henny so much? That shit just hit too harsh for me.
So I mean, like, I'll say that. All right, say myself that I'm an alcoholic. That shit sounds bad.
No, yeah, we know.
But like, I mean, I only say that I'm an alcoholic because like, if you give me a drink, doesn't matter, tequila, dirt, I'll still drink it. But like, I grew up on dirt. I grew up on Hennessy. Like my family, all been drinking Hennessy. You feel me? I grew up on that Reggie shit. But I love VSOP. VSOP Hennessy is my favorite. You know, feel me? And yeah,
I think me personally, for shots and shit, like straight liquor, I like tequila, but I've recently become more of like the reposado bull. Like Blanco to me nowadays, bro, that shit just tastes like rubbing alcohol, bro. I'm cool. I don't care what kind it is. I need that shit to look a little smoky, you know what I'm saying? Like with the reposado or anejo or whatever. So tequila for straight liquor, but like for, you know, mixed drinks and shit like that, I fuck with vodka the most. I'm a clear bull.
Vodka. Nah,
You can't do the vodka?
Bro, I forgot. It was like a couple years ago. I was with my uncle. He was giving me a cut at his crib. And he had brought out this, like, holiday limited edition, like, clear-ass vodka or whatever bottle. Mm-hmm. Took a shot of that shit. I already smelled that shit through, like, when he was passing it to me. Bro, I took the shot, and that shit tastes straight so like fucking hand sanitizer. Right. Hand sanitizer.
That's why I say, like, even, like, with bartending and shit now, like, I've learned that, like, people don't really do shots of vodka. So, like, if you're taking a straight-up shot, it's either a cognac, tequila, fucking whiskey, shit like that. But, like, vodka, I feel like, is the only liquor like that you don't just take shots. Like, nobody's coming up ordering a shot of Tito's or, you know, New Amsterdam, whatever it is. That's kind of crazy.
You gotta be wild to do that.
Right. You just don't love your fucking taste buds at that point. You know what I'm saying? But anything else you want to say before you get into our episode?
Ain't shit for real. I'm always with the vibes, you feel me? I love hanging out with new people, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But you'll always see me with my folks. That's it, yeah.
Let me ask one more thing before we get out of here. Yeah. So you brought up the 2025 thing. Oh, yeah. Since we're fresh in January right now, 2 weeks in, what's one goal you got for 2025, bro?
All right, so one goal I do have for 2025, well, the first one already out the window is fucking drinking. But
they talking about damn.
But no, so yeah, I've been like I said, I've been out the way, you feel me? Like getting to the money, trying to get to the money, you feel me? But for I'm trying to stack up, and like I told myself probably like, well, minimum halfway through this year, if I don't got like, you feel me, if I don't like no jobs that I see or like nothing comes to interest, one interest I have is getting my CDL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My CDL.
I got a couple of homies that got that job, bro. It's challenge. They drive trucks across the country, bro.
Yeah,
they make so much fucking money, but it's a challenge. You gotta be like, number one, obviously you gotta be comfortable driving, but I feel like you also gotta be comfortable like being by yourself. You know what I mean? Like not only some like lone wolf shit, because you'll still interact with people and shit like that, but like being in the car, you know, knowing like different tips and tricks to make the day go by better to the point where you don't start resenting it. Because I feel like most jobs, you start to resent it after a while. And the jobs you really like are the ones that, no matter what number you're making, this is going to sound corny. Because if I'm making a certain amount of money at a job, I'm going to love that job. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
about that money.
With that, it's like, you can't, like, if you're going to start resenting it at a certain point, it's like, it's going to be tough. So you got to find ways to not resent it. So that's my only thing that when I've talked to them about it, because I'm like, bro, they don't tell me exactly how much they make, but they'll tell me like a trip, and that shit'll be a couple, like a comma or two, like, and I'm like, damn, yo, not two commas, that's crazy, but like, but like a comma, and it's like, bro, you just were like, in the grand scheme of things, I know I'm not saying it's not a stressful job, it's not hard to do, but you're driving, you know what I mean, and it's like, you drive across the country, you come back, you get another trip, and it's like, bro, you just made, you know,
you made
my monthly check, that, right. You know what I mean, and in that, you know, day or two time frame. So,
and I also wanted to like, my fault, bro. I ain't mean
no, you good.
But I also wanted to like get into that CDL field too. My previous job, I was a FedEx driver. You know, it don't take a lot of skills to drive a big ass truck, but it's just you just gotta be more comfortable. Like your driving skills, you feel me? Can't be scared out on the road. So and every single time that like I have a couple folks as well that do CDL, that have their CDL and drive trucks and shit, and it was like no one has ever told me that truck drivers don't make shit. You feel me? They make
everybody
bread.
That I know.
Yeah,
like you're gonna make some bread off of that job.
Yeah, it's all about being comfortable though. Feel me?
All right, so if that does come to place, in like a few months from now, I'm gonna check in on that. You know what I mean? Sure. Make sure we working towards that, because you can still get your CDL and not be working it. You know what I mean?
Real shit,
and always had that to fall back.
You just gotta be a hustler for real.
Right. And that's all we here for. We try to make that money, baby. Like
one thing I want to say before I hop off. I fucking hate school. That's one thing though. Like CDL, like you gotta go through school and shit. Like I mean, it's not the same as going to like, you know what I'm saying,
science class,
like, science class. You feel me? But if I hear school, I hear classes, that shit don't even click in my head for real.
Bro, school is not for everybody. And like the college, what do I call it? Like the college route is like so cliche, especially in today's day and age, bro. Like, we were always told when we were younger, yo, you got to go to college to be able to make money. Bro, there's so many ways you can make money without having a college degree nowadays, bro. They never even push, like, tech degrees and, you know, you work in the, like, blue-collar jobs, like, whether you're, like, a plumber, electrician, some shit like that. Bro, they make money, like, salaries. Like, and don't let you, like, get moved up in the ranks type shit, bro. You really making you probably making more than what people went to school for. Exactly, so it's like, what's our goal? You know what I mean? I just never liked that with school. Like, yo, you pushing something onto somebody that already doesn't like school. Yeah. You know what I mean? And making it seem like they ain't gonna be shit if they don't go that route. Bro, that's the wrong way. I don't even work in what I went to school for, bro. And the difference is I'm fucking 50 grand in debt. You know what I'm saying? Student loans and shit. So it's like, don't do that if that's not for you. You know what I mean?
I'm like 15 grand in debt.
That's fine, but it's like
50 grand.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me go find them, man. But all right, y'all, we gonna get into our next intro. Yo, I got a special guest for y'all today. Before we get into anything, I always gotta appreciate my guests. It's cold as shit. You pulled up. Shit. No problem. My man texted me earlier. He gonna say, "Yo, bro, it's cold as shit. Like, but I'm still gonna pull up though."
I said I had a cold.
You said you had a cold.
I said I had a cold. I ain't feeling it, but I was like, listen, I ain't gonna cancel on the last minute. That's nutty.
All right. I thought you were saying it was cold. I'm like, you out of pocket if you don't pull it because it's cold.
No, that's out of pocket.
But I got a true OG friend of mine. We have known each other for a hot minute, dating all the way back to the Sellers football days. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, throwback.
My boy Eyasu. Appreciate you for pulling up, like I said. So my boy Eyasu is someone I would describe as quiet yet super funny. Yes, sir. Nonchalant when it comes to certain things. Certain things like your passions and shit. I ain't gonna say you nonchalant about that. Yeah. But like just like if we just chatting in a room, like you nonchalant, like you just vibing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like one full of vibes. So once he gets to know you, hopefully AJ, once he gets to know you, you'll see the real side come out, and then you'll just see like funny ideas bounce off each other and shit. That's how I feel like. I met you in what? Elementary school?
Probably like middle school, 6th grade, 5th grade.
Okay, where are you from? Upper Darby?
Yeah, actually born and raised. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't know that. I'm from there too.
I was born and raised in Upper Darby too.
No, you wasn't. Stop.
My mom.
What part? What?
Ruskin Lane.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Right near Stoners and shit. That's tough.
That's crazy.
Small world. You know what I'm saying?
We all got something in common.
All right. But even throughout the years, obviously we still stay connected through just talking and random links with Ab, you know, the rest of the crew, and I feel like that just kept our relationship where it is, and to the point where I'm trying to get some work done. And Eyasu ain't get the banner made. So Eyasu is a photographer and a videographer. Actually, let you introduce yourself, bro. Talk to him, bro.
So I'm Eyasu. Everybody around the city knows me as Sue Visuals. So I'm a photographer, videographer. Also help like co-owner of a clothing brand. Mm-hmm. So like I'm just all about hustling. So that's me.
That's tough. What made you get into like photography and shit?
So the photography thing is kind of like, so I used to watch like a lot of YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. So like documentary type. There was somebody called like AI, like Throwback. Like he used to make like all the high school in Philadelphia and like all the top players. So I used to watch them type videos, and then not knowing like
you could do that.
I had interest in it, but I'm just watching it like day in the life type. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, he tough. He's like, cause you like what he doing? I'm trying to get like that. Hey. So, but like I also like the documentary aspect of it, of like the recording and like the process and like seeing how they
like the behind the
scenes type stuff. Mm-hmm. So then my sister ended up buying a camera, and she didn't really use it, and I was like, let me use this joint. Brody her basically for the camera. I made an Instagram and everything, just started hitting up random people. I'm like, yo, and shit. Yeah, like a lot of them didn't respond. They're like, this boy, you got 10 followers.
Can't trust this ass.
Yeah, this is a scam.
But you got a girl, like, you know.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I started just doing, and then somebody eventually said, yeah. So I just started going like to like, it was like basically like community colleges, basically taking pictures. And then they were like, yo, this John's tough. Like, come again. Then the teammates start hitting. So like slowly like that is how I
That's
got
tough.
into it, but like YouTube, learning how to edit, just like everything was all off the muscle from learning on YouTube, basically.
That's so tough. Like, so for me, why I started YouTube. So before I used to do like vlogs, reactions, all that type of shit. And same thing with you. Like, I used to watch the videos, and I'm like, bro, I can do that. It's fun. I'm watching the shit out these Jones. Like, what if I did that, knowing my own personality and how I can relate to on cameras and shit, and you know, bring a crowd in, but I can bring a crowd in when I'm talking about certain things. So I started doing the vlogs. Then at that time I was editing my own videos, and it just became too much to the point where I ended up stopped doing the vlogs, and I was going to different schools partying and shit. I was getting older. I'm like, bro, I can't be at the college parties. I'm 34. Like, so, you know,
who this oil?
right? He's recording this shit, weird ass. So no, I'll still do vlogs and shit, but like that's what the vlogs were, like going to different schools and shit. So then I was just like, in the editing was too much for me. I'm not a tech dude. So like even when we were talking with the cameras and shit, it's like, bro, I learned a lot more than what I did know. But to this day, like all these buttons on this joint, I don't know what the fuck they do. No, but I know how to hit record and turn off.
It's a lot, bro. I still don't know everything.
It's so many things, because I'm sure you probably can say it better than I can, but like each camera probably got different functions and
100%,
or buttons set in different spots or different settings and shit. And it's like, bro, that shit is a lot of work. I'm not reading that fat ass manual. I'm not doing that shit.
You just gotta learn from trial and error. That's one thing I say. Like when you mess up and then you're like, then you learn from that, and that's how I learn basically.
Right. First episode I ever did, bro, I ain't know shit. The camera angle wasn't all right. I'm watching the shit after the fact. I'm like, damn, I got one person in the other shot and shit. It's supposed to be a solo shot, bro. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But yeah, that's really how I feel about the tech shit. So I give you props to pick that shit up and, you know, make it a passion and, you know, a job for yourself now at this point. With the clothing brand, that's tough that you even got into that. What made you get into that?
So I always wanted to do like a clothing brand, but I always thought it was going to be like based off like the videography, like my brand. But so one of the young boys that was like I was taking pictures for, he hit me up like to do the photos, and I was looking at it. I'm like, yo, this brand got potential. Like I see what you're trying to do, but then like, all right, so basically when you're doing all these like photos and videos, you basically marketing. So I could see how I could help him with marketing, basically. And then like I had the vision for it, like pictures, videos, like what he like, you know what I'm saying? So I asked him, he said, yeah, like I'm with it. So we just collabed, and then from there,
that's tough.
And now we starting to get around. We start people posting from different cities in the clothes. I'm like, it's starting to get there.
You gotta shout it out.
Oh yeah, live to hustle. It's called.
We're gonna have this shit pop up.
Yeah, gotta put the little link right here.
All right, that's so tough. I gotta get some shit.
Oh yeah, I should have brought something. I got you.
You should have. I would have grabbed it from you, bro.
I got you.
As long as you got my size, bro.
I got you. What you need?
3X.
I don't know.
No, but anything else you want to say before we get into our episode?
No, that's it. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it, yo. Appreciate you for pulling up.
No problem.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. We're here for our shot o'clock segment. Eyasu is drinking his lovely ginger ale. We're going to be taking these lovely Don Julio shots. So cheers, bro.
Cheers,
bro.
Cheers.
You know what I'm saying? To the loop. Hopefully by the end of the episode, y'all fuck with each other. I already know y'all fuck with each other, but I always gotta say this just in case.
All love.
All right.
Damn, it's just took the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you beast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this joint down.
Yo.
I'm gonna just sip on it.
All right. No, sipping on the shot is crazy. Like the motherfuckers that be doing shit on the rocks and shit.
Well, I love Henny on the rocks. People call me old. I'm only 22.
Yeah, that's some old head shit. All right, y'all. So for the first segment for today's episode, we're going to be doing the Staying in the Loop segment. For the first category of news, it's going to be music. There is a big John that I peeped, big story on Twitter that I peeped earlier. Drake is going federal in his pursuit of UMG, which is the record label. He's filing a defamation case for the shit with Kendrick, right? So the song Not Like Us is quote unquote a defamation of Drake's character. We don't know if that's true or not. But calling him like a pedophile and shit in the episode. So Drake is suing the label because they paid to increase Not Like Us streams by like at least 30 million. They said on this is all on Twitter, so take that with a grain of salt. But by 30 million like streams. He also claims that the label was in on getting Kendrick to perform at the Super Bowl so the song could be performed on the big stage. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean,
Do y'all think Kendrick would do something like that, or his label would do something like that?
yeah. I feel as though I
I don't really take it as like a defamation of his character. I think it was just literally a diss. Like,
Yeah, it's business. At the end of the day, it's a business.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the music business.
Right.
That's part of the business.
just like-
You got to diss it back.
Right. And it's like, if you're dissing, anytime you get into an argument with somebody, you might say some shit that's like, you know it's not true, but you just want to sound tough saying it and win the song. You know what I mean? Win the battle. So I don't know if it was a defamation of his character, but I will say that song will be played at the Super Bowl. So, sorry, Drake.
It's definitely good.
Are y'all team Drake or Kendrick?
I'm team none, for real.
Oh, you don't give a fuck that much?
Yeah. I ain't into that beef. Like, all the diss tracks they made about each other, that
was
shit's
a lot
all
of
whack.
them,
Yeah,
Jones.
that shit all whack. I ain't gonna lie.
I was the biggest Drake fan, but like
Kendrick cooked him. Alright, bro.
Kendrick cooked him. I was a Views boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I don't know. And then he did this with the
Right.
like,
You going outside.
I'm starting looking at him differently. I'm like, yo,
And his music ain't been hitting the same.
it's not.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm light skinned, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell. I love me some Drake. Drake got music for any mood that you're in. Mm-hmm. He got the club bangers. He got the fucking Jones in the car by yourself. He got the Jones you go to sleep to. He got the Jones you get active with. Whatever. But recent Drake ain't been hitting like old Drake, number one. Number two, that song, Not Like Us, bro, that song, I know every word to it. Like,
Not like us.
they just not like us.
You start doing
I
dance.
don't know any words
I'm
to
like,
that
from Cali, you start crip walking.
Alright. So for the next category of news, we got technology. So TikTok, I'm sure y'all heard about it. The TikTok ban is set to take place on January 19th, where the app will be removed from the app stores. Are y'all big TikTok users?
I'm not.
I am.
At
night.
Right.
Sometimes it's a lot of funny stuff on there.
Like TikTok for me, I wasn't big on it, but then over time, I started getting big on it because it literally got videos for. So like Twitter, I used to love Twitter because it had videos for every mood that you were in. It got some real shit, it got some funny shit, it got some deep shit, whatever. But then TikTok took over because Twitter, you got to scroll a little to see the next video or whatever it is that you want to see. TikTok got the algorithm set down for shit that you want to see on every you might see some sad shit, then you might see some sports shit, and vice versa. So it's like TikTok started like taking a role in my life recently, and like I be posting on TikTok with the reels and shit. So like I be on there, and then I'll just realize like, damn, I've been on this joint 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm like, damn, I gotta get off this joint. I feel out of pocket, but at the same time, like, they be putting out some quality content. Like, it's some funny ass videos on TikTok.
I mean, they making their bread on TikTok. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I feel as though like I'm not a big TikTok user. Like I don't use Snap. The only thing I use is Instagram, and I go on Instagram for my reels. My algorithm is fucked up, brick by brick.
The algorithm.
But do y'all think the TikTok or the ban is gonna actually take place?
I heard they was trying to extend it. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know either.
Extend the ban at least for like a couple weeks or something.
See, they said that shit was supposed to be banned a while ago too.
Yeah,
and it never got banned.
They trying to get them to sell that thing or something like that.
Right. Yeah. See, I don't think it's on the 19th. That's like, remember when we was young boys and they said the world was going to end on that certain day and we was waiting?
What was that, 2012?
I was hooping and shit. And I'm like, yo, they said 3:05 p.m. and I'm like, damn, it's 3:03. And I'm like, yo, this shit over with, y'all.
2 more minutes to hoop.
I shot the buzzer beater and shit. Shit did not end, bro. I'm still here
I'm
today.
waiting for this earthquake to fucking hit real quick.
I'm waiting ready for the sky to turn red and shit. Like, shit never happened. So they fucked up my trust with that shit. So I don't know. Like, TikTok is so big of an app, I feel like it can't be banned. Like, like, all right, say certain brands like or companies that are so big where it's like no matter what happens, there's still gonna be a thing. Like no matter if they did some out of pocket shit in media. Like they're still gonna be bought and it's still gonna be here today. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel with TikTok. But
it's all about the money at the end of the day.
Real shit. Like it's so much money that go into that, John. Yeah. Like, for the next category of news, we got health. So I personally don't know too much about this shit, but I thought it was a cool John. The FDA banned red dye number 3 from food and ingested drugs due to its association with cancer in animals. So red food dye.
Red 40.
Huh?
Red 40.
What's that?
It's like, so I guess it's like red food dye. Like they add
it's
that,
like a different
food color and shit. It's called red 40. And like, shout out to my baby cousin Zane. He know about red 40. He only like 3 years old.
That's funny.
And he would never like. My uncle and aunt, his parents, they would not give him like any candy that like they had to read the ingredients on that shit. If it says red 40, he not taking that shit.
That's tough.
He not eating that shit.
That's tough that he knows that.
Yeah.
He said, "Can't eat this."
Because the Fruit Loops is on the table. I'm gonna eat the Fruit Loops.
He's like red, green.
You talking about just take the red ones out? But it's been found in various food and beverages, ranging from cereals to candies. Some studies have linked synthetic food dyes to negative health outcomes, particularly in children. These outcomes include hyperactivity, allergies, aggressiveness, genetic damage, and neurobehavior problems. I'm not the health bull. If it's there, it is what it is. I'm not even going to say a cap to y'all.
We into deep already.
Right. Real quick, we're going to take a second. I'll be right back. My fault, yo. The group shot was like tweaking out. The red food dye and shit was in the camera.
On the camera.
Like, they started tweaking out, yo. All right, we back, though. All right, so let's get into the next category of news. We're going to be doing world news. I know y'all heard. We praying for y'all. New wildfires erupt in California as flames continue to rage across Los Angeles. 1 week has passed since massive and deadly fires broke out in the Los Angeles area, forcing tens of thousands of residents to flee for safety as their homes and businesses were destroyed. Officials say at least 24 are confirmed dead, and that number is expected to rise. Dozens are reported missing. Shout out to all the first responders for all their efforts. And a reason for the wildfires is because of climate change. In 2024, NASA confirmed that it's the warmest year on record, which causes for the wildfires. So with the wildfires, right? How do y'all feel about that? It's funny that we had this topic. So on the last episode, on Dev's episode, we talked about natural disasters and phenomena, which wildfires is one of those.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy we were talking about that like right before this shit started happening. So I learned a little bit while researching that topic or whatever, and I'm just like, yo, wildfires are crazy. Like, it's a fire that started out of nowhere, and you can't control it. Like, all right, earthquakes, all that shit's crazy. Most of the time, that shit lasts, however long, like a short duration.
Seconds.
These fires, the fire trucks can't put them out. My bad, I just spit and shit. The fires can't put them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing you can do about these Jones, and you just gotta kind of deal with it. Like, so how do y'all feel about the wildfires? My fault. I gotta fix this for you. How y'all feel?
So, I mean,
Sorry.
that shit is wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not into, like, for me, I'm not gonna say that I'm not into, like, the news, like, the world news and shit. Like, I keep up here and there, you feel me? Like, I know about the wildfires and, like, condolences to those families, you feel me?
For sure.
Respect to the firefighters. But yeah, that shit's wrong.
That shit's so out of pocket. Like, it's like literally nothing they can do.
Yeah, like,
and like,
the whole life's just gone.
I feel like on the East Coast, especially like where we live in Pennsylvania, like we don't really deal with tornadoes. We don't really deal with hurricanes. The earthquakes that happened back in the day, it was brief, and like I didn't even personally feel them, Jones, when it happened. So it's like we never got to really experience having to, our house burned down. Like, I guess that would be equivalent. I've never been in a fire or anything like that. So it's like, imagine, like, some shit happen right now. Knock on wood, it don't. But it's like, imagine some shit happen right now where, like, a tornado just started pulling up. and then knock away your whole crib. Like, and you own the crib. Like, imagine that. Like, you just lose everything and you have to go figure out what you're doing now. And it's like, that whole area is getting cooked right now. Like, that shit's so crazy to me.
And like the
insurance can't even cover that shit.
They losing bread if they covering that shit.
Right. And on top of that, if somebody check, what the fuck is insurance gonna do? I don't. Like, my man just checked. Like, you know what I mean? Like fuck the insurance.
You guys gonna give me some bread for that shit?
Right.
But the one thing I seen, there was like the fire hydrant didn't have water in them. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, they ran out of water in all the fire hydrants.
For real?
That's crazy.
Right. Like, yeah, bro. Like, that shit is so crazy to me. I'm just like,
it was coming at the governor, like, why these hydrants didn't have
they was
water?
mad.
They was
mad at her too because the day before the wildfires broke out, she was at like some type of event or party or something, and then that shit broke out, and then like, I don't know the whole story. I was just looking at it, but it was just like, damn, that's out of pocket. Like, can't even do nothing. So hopefully the shit go away soon. Yeah. Like I said, our prayers are out to anyone affected by it. Shout out to all the first responders. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. But yeah, let's get into our first topic for today, which is going to be popular myths. So do y'all believe in any myths? Mind you, I don't know if y'all know what a myth. The definition is defined as a widely held but false belief or idea. Like, I feel like people associate myths with superstitions. Yeah, superstitions they're not proven, so you can't really tell if they're real or not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you come in the crib with an umbrella or something, or like you walk under a ladder or you split the pole. It's like, you can't really say if that's... Like, I hate when people be like, yo, I'm lucky or I'm not lucky. It's like, bro, that's just what happened. You know what I mean? That shit was not... People be like, oh, what's meant to be is going to be. Like, no, bro, you're a dickhead. You got drunk and went to class. That's why you didn't pass the test. Like, you're a dickhead. Like, you know what I mean? So, but like with myths, I feel like some of them joints I used to believe when I was a young boy. But like after a certain point, it was like, bro, it's free speech.
Like what? Like what?
You fuck.
You talking about like Santa Claus?
Yeah. Like not even Santa Claus, because we know that shit was fake off the rip.
Shout out Santa Claus.
Looking back at it, but like, all right. So one of the myths, right? I'm gonna list a few popular myths. I just want y'all. We're just all gonna discuss them, how we viewed it when we was young boys versus today, and just how we feel about them being false. I guess gum stays in your stomach for 5 to 7 years. When you was a young boy, you never swallowed gum. Keep it a bean.
I swallowed some gum.
Oh, you was
swallowed all the gum.
I'm like, yo,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
He said I swallowed all the gum. Give me it all.
I'm like, yo, this don't taste good. Let me swallow this shit. Pause.
No diddy.
Time out real quick.
No, see, so most chewing gum is not digestible, meaning that it will travel through your system in a matter of 2 to 4 days. But like when I was a young boy, when they said that shit off the rip, I said I can't swallow it. I said spit it out. But then like I realized I swallowed it one time, and I'm like, bro, I don't feel no different.
That shit's just like corn, bro. That shit coming out the other end.
Right. All right, the next John is wait an hour before you go swimming or to prevent cramping.
Oh yeah, I believe in it.
See, that's a myth.
I believe.
You still believe in that? Or
I still believe in that. No, it's not, like, yeah, I believe in it. The only reason why I say I believe in that is because if I eat and I'm like at a beach or something, like, for me, I just give myself like 10 minutes.
Yeah, let it digest.
Not even an hour again, like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let that shit sit in my stomach real quick.
How about you, bro?
I can't even swim, so that
you don't get in the pool, bro?
I just be walking.
It's why I don't be in the water, man.
I just be walking.
I can't swim either, though.
Nah, see?
Yeah.
We walking twin. We just be walking.
You be swimming and shit?
I be swimming.
The deep end?
That shit said backstrokes.
Oh, damn, he tough.
He be showing off and shit. I hate swimming, motherfuckers, yeah. So a normal sized meal consumed before swimming will not cause cramping. It is possible to feel tired and fatigued after overeating, so maybe avoid swimming. So they're saying like, bro, you got the itis, don't go swimming. You know what I mean? Your body is
falling asleep and dry.
Right. You're not cramping, bro. You got the itis. All right. There's another myth. We only use 10% of our brain. So for me, I never thought that was true. Yeah. Like, why the fuck we got 100% of brain if we're not using it?
There's no way. There's no way. Like, only 10%.
Like, come on.
Stupid.
That's like being like, yo, you only use 10% of your leg. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's just sound dumb as shit. They said it was a motivational speaker's ploy that can be traced back to the early 1900s to encourage people to live up to their full potential. Studies of brain activity have provided no evidence that only 10% of the brain is used. That makes sense, though. Yeah. For somebody motivational to be like, yo, you only using 10% of the brain. Use the rest. Like, what's 10%
is kind of crazy, though. Why
10%?
Why didn't you go higher? Like, why didn't you go like 50%?
70 years.
Yeah, you go like,
dig into your head real quick and use the rest of that shit.
Use that 30.
So from that, right?
Well, come on, dickhead.
So from that, right? Y'all believe in like the brain food? Like, what's that? Like, they said like fish or banana or whatever. Like brain food?
Certain foods is good for your brain. Yeah. I do believe that certain foods are good for certain parts. Like bananas, right? They got potassium. That's good for like what? Like cramping and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So like health-wise, I feel like there's scientific studies to show that like, all right, in orange juice, vitamin D, like that's good for certain parts of your skin.
I'm
like carrot
orange juice. I'm allergic to oranges.
That's crazy.
That's very wild.
What you drink for breakfast?
No.
What you drink for breakfast? Like there ain't no other option. Water, bro. No.
Let me get orange juice. What the oranges?
No, but it's like I can understand certain foods or drinks being good for certain parts, but the 10% of using your brain is crazy because that's I never believed in that even when I was a young boy.
How much do you think you're using your brain right now? Like how much percentage of your brain?
All right, if I'm under the influence,
like you completely sober, like you like.
If I'm completely sober. And I feel like emotions play a role in your thinking too. Say you're completely neutral on something. So like, all right, the Eagles, right? Do I think the Eagles will win? I'm an Eagles fan. I'm going to think all the positives. I'm not going to think of the negatives with the Eagles. But the logical assumption would be to be completely neutral in it to make the actual decision on who you think is going to win. So like, for certain things, yeah. I feel like I can use 100%. That stuff that I don't even care about.
Yeah.
Or I care about enough to where I know enough about it, but I'm not on either side of the story. You know what I mean? So where the fuck am I going with this? But you get what I'm saying? Like I don't care about it too much to where I'm picking a side, but I do know enough about it to where I can have an opinion on it.
You just gotta think.
Like, yeah, just think. Like, just really use your head and be like, all right, I don't even know like a example I could use for that, but like something like, all right, do you think you can run a lap in 10 minutes or a mile in 10 minutes? You know, like the shit you can do physically. Yeah. You know, like, all right, I used to run, I play sports, blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes is not that long, but at the same time, 10 minutes is like better than like if you were drawing, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't actually know the answer, but you believe in your mind that you can do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like with certain things, you can certain things you use 100% of your brain on. Like for sure. Not everything though, for sure. Because your brain is gonna trick yourself. You know what I mean? That shit got way too deep. Like I was losing my train of thought. That was crazy. My brain was like
he using 101% of his brain.
Right. I was really trying to use 100% of my brain to answer that question. Yeah. Sitting too close to the TV will make you go blind. Do y'all believe in that?
Bro, you want to know what my...
As a person with glasses.
My shit, right? I think my left eye is definitely worse than my right eye. So my left eye is a negative 4.25. And then my right eye is a negative 4.
Wait, is that the actual score?
Yeah. I can pull up my prescription.
Wait, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't got glasses. Sorry.
It means I'm blind as fuck. Like, you sitting right next to me, right? I take out my glasses, your face is blurry as shit.
Damn. How's your eyesight? It's cooked like that?
It's not that bad.
All right.
I can still see you. I just can't read from far.
That shit probably is so shitty. Shout out to all the glasses users. But like, I couldn't imagine waking up and being like,
this shit blurry.
Where's my glasses? Fuck you, Velma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
chill out. Like, chill off the glasses.
Y'all need them Jones to function. Why y'all never transition to contacts?
I have contacts. I just don't like the way.
It feel different?
So I used to smoke a lot. And having contacts in, I feel like it's just a pain in the fucking ass to like put in like eye drops every fucking 2 minutes. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a lot more work than just throwing your glasses on. See, for me, like, I don't need the glasses to see. Only time I will say I need glasses sometimes is if it's like super sunny out. So I don't know if eye color plays a role in that, but like maybe having blue eyes, like I'm like super. I think it's scientifically proven, but like people with lighter color eyes, when the sun is out, like it's like super. Like we get super affected by it, I guess you could say. So sunglasses are key, you know. But like for me, like I don't want like having that shit on my face, bro. Like y'all probably so immune to it, like at this point where it's like y'all don't even feel the glasses on y'all face. I feel the glasses on my face whenever I put glasses on.
Take them right off.
Like, so y'all probably used to that shit. Yeah.
Well, you see, like every single time, like I be doing this a lot. Like my glasses be like tilting down. For me. I just always do this shit. It's just like a habit now.
All right.
Think about that shit.
Last myth. I'm gonna skip the rest of these Jones because it was like kind of corny. But cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Did y'all believe in that? Keep it a bean. Because I'm sure we all did. You believed in it? I'm glad you kept it a bean.
I'm keeping it on it.
I mean,
I used to do it a lot.
I crack my knuckles all the time. I said, I don't got it.
I still.
This shit feel good.
I probably do got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You too, I got it right now.
But I still be cracking my knuckles, like, you feel me?
Yo,
Damn.
he just did a crazy job.
Fuck, you got arthritis.
Yeah, you might got that job.
I'm 22. I got bad knees, bad back. You feel me? My neck be sore.
Pause. Your back and neck be sore. They said knuckle cracking can lessen one's grip strength because of repeated overstretching of the tendons. So that's where the feeling comes from. So that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Myths, after discussing what they are simply false narratives that push some sort of agenda. Another topic that can be viewed by a lot of people, not me, and hopefully y'all as well, as a myth is the importance of mental health, which we will discuss in our next topic for today, which is going to be mental health. So my first question to y'all, do y'all believe in the importance of a strong mental health? Who wants to go first? And why is it important?
I've been yapping a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been yapping a lot.
All right. Why is mental health important? Let me fix your mic, bro. Why is mental health important?
Because you if you don't know yourself and like you're not happy with yourself, then like it's gonna affect other aspects of your life. So like you gotta take care of you first.
Real rap.
Like really lock in. Like,
how about you? You want me to go first? I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
I got a nice point. So your mental controls everything. If you think you're there physically, that's fine. But as soon as you're not there mentally, it don't matter. Like, I feel like old age, when you start to realize you're old and your mental is deteriorating, or that word, couldn't really pronounce that joint right there. But like, if that joint is deteriorating first, like if you're getting old, right? Would you rather your body to start feeling old or your mind to start feeling old? Because if your mind starts to feel old, that's a whole different ballgame. I feel like
that's true.
You know what I mean? So like your mental health is way more important than your physical health, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like if you still think you're young and you still on point, you remembering shit, you know what I mean, all that type of shit, I feel like that's way more valuable than you being like, oh, I can do 30 push-ups. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it'll affect you everywhere. You may be doing great. You may be actually doing great in every aspect of your life, but as soon as your mental health takes a hit, it can make everything start to slip. Yeah. So like people that are super successful or ways that we feel are successful are really dying inside because their mental health is shot. It's like they don't even end up making it because they don't give a fuck about that. And we can't even tell that their mental health is shot. You know what I mean? So I feel like mental health is so important.
I agree with you, bro. Mental health is important. You know, there be some days where you be like happy as shit, you feel me? Like you going about your day, you doing your favorite thing.
Right.
And then, feel me, next thing you know, oh shit, thinking about some nut shit or some shit that hurt you. You feel me? And that shit just goes straight down. That's why, like, you know, you don't know what people be going through. I don't know what, I can't be in my brother's head all the time. You feel me? I don't know what they going through. But like, you know, I love sending them messages. That shit not even corny. Like, you gotta send your folks messages. You feel me? Like that you there for them. You feel me?
Fix it, my shot, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, we are having a lot of technical difficulties, yo. Piss me off. These nut ass cameras. It's like, all right, yo. Shout out to Lumix, man. But shit be happening, and we back, yo. We fucking back. All right. Chalk the last question, yeah. It was y'all don't know what we just went through. So we're gonna go into the next question. Do y'all think gender plays a role in how, as guys, we're all guys, mental health is viewed or showcased?
Yeah.
Yes, right? Okay. Why do y'all think that?
Because they always portray it for like the male to be like super tough, like
super
they try to
tough.
make it seem like
don't show emotion.
Show no emotion. And we normally taught to do that, to be honest.
I said there was like a crazy phrase when you was a young boy that I'm sure all heard.
Man up.
Man up, rub some dirt on it. I mean, like, and I feel like that's corny to me. Nowadays, like when I was a young boy, it's like that's kind of how we had to deal with it. But when I go to have kids, I want my young boys to be able to express themselves on some like, yo, like if you sad, tell me you sad. Show me you sad. Like I don't want you to be on some bottling that shit up and now you do some weird shit, like some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Or even on some like suicidal shit. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's like, bro. That shit, when we were never allowed to show emotions and or how we truly felt unless it was in a positive way. Like you were happy or laughing, shit like that. But if you were really going through some shit just bottled up when you was a young boy. You know what I mean? So, how about you, bro?
I feel as though, like, as males or as men, like, that shit do play a part. Because, like the older generation, my pops and shit like that, all the old heads, be like, yo, don't cry, like, don't let nobody see you cry.
Right.
That, like, feel me, like,
it's like, bro,
shit, like,
we all be going through shit, bro. You know what I mean?
That's probably the one thing. Like, I got anger issues, bro. I've been holding that shit in, like, as a young boy. You feel me? And yeah.
So, how do y'all think the importance of good mental health can be valued more, especially for men? How do y'all think like it can be? I guess for me, I was just saying like it could be taught more when you're a young boy. Like I said, when I go to have kids, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Don't do this, don't cry, don't." You know what I mean? Like,
stop being a little bitch.
Right, shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that's the only way it can be taught is like at a young age. Because once you get older, you're gonna know you gotta be accustomed to it and welcome to it at a younger age. Because if not, it's just gonna only get worse and worse, and you're gonna become like accustomed to that way of living, like not showing your emotions. Like for me personally, I grew up that same way, like never do none of that. So like with stress, right? Whenever I'm stressed out, I think I'm really good at not showing other people that I'm stressed out, and that can be viewed as good, as in like, oh, he don't ever look stressed out, but in reality, I'm really going through it type shit. You know what I mean?
And that shit hurting you.
Right. So
over time, yeah.
So like it's good in that way, but it's bad because no one really knows. Like say your girl or something like that, you stressed out, you got all this shit going on, and your girl don't know it. When in reality, if she did know it, she could help you better all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, or your girl, your family, your homies, whoever it is, they can help you get through that stressful moment and help cope with it. If you're sad, you don't tell nobody that you're sad, and nobody knows that you're sad, how are they going to help you get through that moment of your life? You know what I mean? So
you just need somebody there.
Right, exactly. And most of the time, like with counseling and shit, I never did counseling or nothing like that, but I'm not against counseling because sometimes you like, even with like the pod, like that shit helps you express yourself in your thought process in ways that you might not if you didn't come on this joint or if I didn't do an episode based on this. You know what I mean? So it's like it it helps being able to talk to somebody. Say you and your girl going through it, and you talk to your homie. That's counseling, bro. Motherfuckers
call your homie up.
Right.
Yo, bro.
She on some bullshit,
she on,
bro. Like she on
that's therapy in its own way.
Exactly.
Like, all right, come outside, have a drink.
Now you letting shit spill out, but it's like that's counseling. You know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
if you're able to, and a lot of people don't like therapy or counseling because you're talking to a random person. These are paid professionals that do that for a living. They've done seen everything. The shit is confidential. They can't release any of that. So it's like, bro, if you need to do that to be able, like couples therapy and shit. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, therapy or counseling is gonna fix everything, because it's not. Talking to somebody's not gonna fix everything. But at the same time, being able to voice how you're really feeling without on a neutral site, like we were talking about earlier, like with the brain shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is a neutral person that doesn't know you from a can of paint. They have no reason to pick your side or your girl's side. So it's like, they're going to be like, no, bro, you're on some dickhead shit. And that's what you need to hear. Like, a neutral person telling you that, not
that.
you talking to your homie. Yeah. Your homie's going to pick your side, bro. Like,
They won't judge you. Too.
Right, exactly. So that's how I felt. All right. What factors do y'all think sway your personal mental health the most?
Wait, say that again?
What factors do you think sway your personal health? Personal mental health. So, like, there's 3 different categories, right? Biological, psychological, and social, right? So, example of a biological one would be like your genetics, your physical health. So, like, say, no offense, but like, say somebody big as shit, that's gonna sway their mental health. You know what I mean? Like, physically, right? Another one is for psychological is like stress, trauma, shit you've been through. That's another factor, right? And then for social, that's like your money, your job, like shit you've like kind of acquired, I guess. Yeah. So biological is shit you were born with. Psychological is the shit you're thinking at that very moment, and then or the shit you've been through. And then social is like shit you acquire, like I said. So for me personally, I said stress, trauma, genetics, physical health, and money are my biggest factors. So like
all 3,
Yeah.
same thing.
There are a bunch of other ones, but I feel like those were my biggest ones. Like examples of those. So like stress, we've all been stressed out, and that causes your mental health to take a toll, right? If you stressed out about school or money or this bills, whatever it is, it's like stress is gonna change how you feel mentally. That's just obvious. The reason why people be like money ain't the biggest thing. Money is a big thing. Like, don't let nobody tell you it's not, because unless you've been rich your entire life and you don't value money the same as I value money, you're not going to be stressed out about it.
Don't talk to me about this.
I don't want to hear anything you say. Like, you know what I mean? You've never been through that. So I feel like money is a big thing. Like, when people be like, oh, money won't make you happy. Money will definitely help make me happy. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, it would definitely make...
I'm not going to say that's the answer to everything. 100%. For sure. You need the other factors and shit.
Be comfortable.
Right.
Like to feel comfortable.
Right. I don't want to be... I don't need to be Elon Musk rich, but I do need to be well off where I can be like not stressed about like the bill coming up, or if I want to take this vacation, I can just
actually
take
live life.
Right.
Without worrying. 100%.
So I just feel like that was big. Genetics I thought was big too, because some people, like, I'm not trying to get too scientific right here, but like sometimes you deal with like for girls, right? Girls versus guys. A lot of their thinking comes from emotional thoughts or emotional thinking. So like there's like science behind this. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, he picking on girls. No, right? Not even like that I'm capping, but like I'm picking on girls for being considered more emotional. There's science behind women being more emotional than men. Yeah. So like I might make a decision based on how I'm feeling at that moment. Not even saying feeling, but like just something that's logical. I might make a decision based off of that. But the girl might make that same decision that you would be like, why didn't you turn right here? The place is right there. oh no, I don't want to turn right because something like emotional based. You know what I mean? Like my you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there's more emotion in women than men, so genetics play a role. You know what I mean? And that's proven. You know what I mean? So I thought genetics was a big one too, because like if your family, say addiction is a part of genetics. So like if your family is addicted to certain things, that's passed down into generations. So it's like you're more inclined to be dealing with that, which obviously affects your mental health if you're addicted to something. So
shit, look at this right here.
Don't do that, kids. Don't do that.
Even with the depression, I think like it's in my family. Like my dad, I think he definitely was dealing with some depression.
See,
like,
and it's like it makes it a little harder.
I'm more cautious. Like I gotta make sure like I'm
you straight.
cool.
You know what I mean? You check.
Not just saying you good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you good.
Right.
So, like you gotta actually make sure you good. Like you're not just saying or you good. You feel me?
Right. Or take the measures to control that. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a big one. Let me give y'all a nice little Snapple fact. You know what I mean by that?
The Snapple cap.
Yeah, the little cat be having effects on it and shit. That I thought was pretty cool while researching this topic. So if someone is dealing with anxiety or a panic attack, eating something sour can distract them from their thoughts at that current moment. So say you stressed out, you're dealing with some anxiety at that moment, you eat something sour, it distracts you from it. That kind of makes sense, right?
It do make sense, yeah.
Just like how I distracted the viewers on how we're transitioning into the challenge for today's episode in the final boss. We need some milk. We'll be right back in a couple seconds, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. So like I said, it's called the Final Boss Hour Challenge. Y'all probably all seen it on TikTok. TikTok not banned yet. You know what I'm saying? So y'all probably all done seen it. Let me fix the box.
How about this joint off of Instagram?
You got the octave, man. It's like the so it's called the Final Boss Sour Challenge. Each different level. So there's 3 different levels, right? So you got level 1, level 2, level 3. Obviously, the higher the level, the more sour it is. The good thing about this joint versus a regular candy is fruit. So it's technically healthier for you.
Technically.
We started our year off right.
All right. So the 3 different fruits, as y'all can see, are strawberry, blueberry, and cranberry. You got level 1, level 2, level 3. They have level 4. We don't have level 4. We got a mysterious random one that low-key I don't even know where it's at, but it's probably over there. Each different level and different fruit have a different like person on there. I'm not gonna refer to them as the people, but we're gonna try it. My first question to y'all, and only question that I need y'all to answer. Do y'all like sour stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, to a certain extent.
What's the most sour shit y'all ever tried?
Top of my head. I think.
Like what? It was a candy, probably. Right?
All right. So I got this. You know.
I can't think of nothing.
So I'm Viet. So we like to put like lime and shit into our pho, right? Mm-hmm. And as a young boy, my mom used to have these little. It looks like lime, but it's like a lime case. Inside, when you twist out the cap, it's all lime juice. Bro, I squirt so much lime into my soup.
Oh man,
I drink the soup. That shit just tastes straight like fucking shit.
Shit just didn't taste good anymore.
It wasn't soup no more. It was just lime.
Sorry. So I actually did a sour challenge. Shout out to y'all if y'all tuned in. Like 5th episode or something like that. We did. I was telling you we did. We ate Warheads. That's probably the most sour candy I've ever tried. Warheads, they got these toxic waste barrels off of Amazon. We did those. We ate like lemons. And then to finish it all off, we drank pure lemon juice.
Oh, shit.
So it was pretty sour. And you know, some shit be sour, like as is. But then once your taste buds or your tongue starts getting fucked up is when you start feeling the sour more, obviously. So throughout that challenge, we tried like a bunch of shit, obviously. We ate like 5 Warheads at once, shit like that. And it was just like, my tongue was like damn near on the point of bleeding, bro. Like,
no taste in it.
You know what I mean? So that shit was really bad. But we're going to see how these levels go, all right?
How y'all feel about sour
Packaging
Skittles?
crazy.
Yeah, package.
This joint tough. I'm not gonna lie. You know what it look like? Never mind.
What? What it look like?
Some stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Viewers like, yo, what are you talking about?
Like apes.
Loud out.
Y'all like sour Skittles?
Yeah.
I used to when I was a young boy. I used to be the young boy to drink all the dust at the end, all that.
Oh, no,
I can't do that shit.
You wicked.
I can't do that shit
Wicked.
no more. All right, y'all. Level 1, sour, strawberries. Level 1, strawberries. Here, you take how many you want, bro. I ain't gonna eat these. He talking about I'll take one.
Take
all right, you gotta do like 2, 3.
2, 3?
2, 3. They strawberries, so they should be bigger, right?
Yeah, it is big. Pause.
All right, do like 2, bro.
Oh, yeah, I got 2 in my hand.
All right, 2. Do like 2 of these, bro. Level 1, y'all. Y'all scared? This is called the Beaster.
Well, I mean, I had this already.
Oh, all right.
But I didn't have what you have. I had some other shit. I was high as
He
shit.
talking about take 2.
It's 2.
Oh, all right.
Did you hear about this joint? No, you wasn't here yet. I told her I had this joint already. I was high as shit on Instagram. I bought this shit. I was like, yo, this shit sound good. Looks good. And I got that shit. I sat there, dicked the whole entire bag.
The whole bag is crazy.
You did the whole challenge
All right,
yourself.
Joe. We got the strawberries. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping.
That shit's good.
That shit tastes good. That shit wasn't sour at all.
That was light. It's sour.
That shit kind of tastes good, though. It tastes good.
It did taste good. It reminded me of something.
It tastes like a candy.
Yeah, it definitely do.
Y'all want to go level 1 across or all the strawberry levels? How you want to do it?
So there's like strawberry.
There's level 1, 2, 3 strawberry, level 1, 2, 3 blueberry, level 1, 2, 3 cranberry. Or do y'all want to do all level 1s, all level 2s, all level 3s?
We about to dick the whole entire box.
Let's just do 1 level for each.
Okay.
So we did level 1 strawberry, let's do level 2 blueberry.
All right, bet.
So I don't want to eat all these either. That's kind of crazy.
Not gonna lie.
That shit was a cavity.
Stomach.
All right, level 2 blueberries.
Turned a little bit after that first draw. You might got to put the trash can right here.
All right.
Yeah, he got some Dayquil mixed with some sour shit.
Yeah. My stomach going crazy right now. That was just right.
Any off a perk, yo. Watch.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
no.
got 5 pieces in my.
No, you might need a trash can, bro.
He's about to throw the fuck up.
Bro, shit.
I got mine. Shit fell on the couch. I'm gonna still eat it though. 5 seconds.
Shit's not even.
Are you ready? Let me see how many you got, yo. All right, you got 3.
You got 3.
You got. Oh, you got.
I got like 6 of these
I got
Jones.
5.
All right, y'all. Cheers
Cheers.
to the blueberries.
Straight to the dome.
Them shits don't taste as good as strawberry.
I feel as though that shit was more sour than strawberry.
It's level 2.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Level
That's
2.
crazy. 'Cause I
blueberry.
thought the opposite. I thought the other one was more sour.
For real?
Probably because they're smaller.
Yeah. More
Them
sour.
joints little ass.
All right.
Blueberries.
Not bad though.
Level 3 cranberry.
Oh, you
That's when shit is sour when your forehead start getting warm. Y'all ever deal with that? All right.
You go ahead.
You 1 of 1, bro.
Like, look at that, Joe. That shit look sour.
You got a trash can, bro? You trying to throw up a
You
cup, bro?
about to check, man. The cranberries, I know these Jones.
You laugh? I'm serious, bro.
You about to throw up?
Yeah.
For a rap?
Yeah.
It's right over there.
Where?
No way.
You really about to throw up?
Yeah. My stomach turning.
Yo, you fucking old head. Yo, put the camera on him,
Yeah,
yo.
he said he like sour shit, bro.
He not about to throw up.
It's cool. We're not looking, bro.
You can't laugh and throw up at the same time.
You got that on camera?
No.
No. You go, bro.
God damn.
He ain't throw up, guys. He just spit up a little bit.
Bro, I told you my stomach.
It's cool. Now you can take a shot. You just threw up all that Dayquil.
Yo,
We back. We just had a little break. This is good content, though. This is good content.
Should have booked the game.
yo, I've never seen someone be that nonchalant about throwing up. He told me you got a trash can.
You really wasn't trying to give me a trash can, though.
Yo, he was holding that shit in the whole time too.
I'm green.
All right,
We back.
you need a drink some ginger ale.
Drink some ginger ale. Listen.
All right, are we still doing this or no?
Yeah, we can go on. I'm good.
All right, last one. Oh shit!
I
Oh, you already
got
got him. Yo,
You straight?
he's my.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
All right,
Is that
that
relief?
shit.
Yeah, bro. Whenever, I'll tell you later.
All right, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's John.
All right.
Alright. Oh.
That shit was spicy. I mean, not spicy, sour.
Yo, I think it's because I'm Ethiopian. I'm used to the spice. It's not that bad.
It's not bad.
It's not around.
That shit was sour. I ain't gonna lie.
It was sour.
We should do another level 3 for the road.
All right, let's do it.
Level 3 strawberries.
Level 1 strawberries is crazy.
Bro. You dick the rest.
I'm good. Level 1 strawberries
Yeah.
is crazy. So level 3 strawberries might
Look
be.
at these Jones. Them y'all sticky as shit.
Them John's husky too. Why they so big? Yo,
Yo, the package sticky as shit.
what's the ingredients in here?
Ran 40.
All right, y'all. Cheers.
Yeah.
I should have more too. That shit was not.
That was actually better than easier
That
than
shit-
the first one.
Yeah, that was capping.
I think our taste buds is off right now. Eating all this sour stuff.
That's a Surfside.
Like, I don't even know what's what anymore.
No Diddy, I gotta lick my fingers.
I was licking that shit the whole time. The sour cranberry level 3.
That's
More sour than the strawberry.
I think the first one was
Yo.
the worst one.
The first one.
The first one, the strawberry.
That shit woke you. No, that's because your
I
stomach was dry.
know what it is out here.
All right, y'all. I'm glad we got to get through that challenge. All right. So, being that this is the Loop of Mutuals podcast, the whole goal of the show was to loop 2 of my homies together. Did I successfully do that? Are AJ and Eyasu cool now?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
This is usually where y'all shake hands.
Oh yeah, that's my guy right here.
Lick my fucking hands.
that
too.
We got.
Nah, let me go wash my hands. Can we pause this? I'm gonna wash my hands. Get them up. Out of respect.
But no, that shit was a good little challenge. Good little topics that we talked about. We talked about a deep topic. We talked about a light topic. We talked about some current events going on in the world. And like I said, the whole goal is, by the end of the episode, you and bro be cool. Who knows? He might need you for some work.
Yeah,
You might need him for some.
yeah, for
You know what I'm saying? And yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Yes, sir.
There it is. All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
That's really it. Appreciate you for having me.
Vibes,
Loop
yeah.
of Mutuals.
You know what I'm saying?
More blessings 2025. You know what I'm saying? We going up.
Turning up.
This shit was lit, yo.
I appreciate
enjoyed
y'all for sliding. I know y'all took the time out of y'all day to pull up on your boy, do these Jones with me. So, without further ado, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, first and foremost. And like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. You have yourself a nice day, all right? Or night, whatever time this Jones comes out. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy.